I'm here as a third-party intervener and a special appearance. Whether you were again, that's on him.
Mr. Lester, I've muted your device, Mr. Lester, because you are being disruptive. I am going to hold you in contempt and sentence you to 93 days in jail. Let me do one thing at a time. Your constant interrupting me is...
I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. Mr.
Stop interrupting me, Mr. Lester.
Damn.
Yeah, and so I'm going to deny the request for a personal recognizance bond.
That's crazy. Because I ain't white.
All right, guys. Today's case is wild. Mr. Lester, our self-declared sovereign citizen, takes center stage in a courtroom showdown that seriously gets heated. This guy genuinely thinks he's above the law. And the judge? Yeah, she's not having it. It turns into what feels like a full-on legal roast battle. Fun fact, yelling sovereign citizen doesn't magically make your charges disappear. Courts don't care. Even his own lawyer dipped out and quit mid-case. And honestly, I don't blame him. Drop your thoughts on these sovereign types in the comments, and let's dive into this chaotic courtroom clash.
We are here today for a pretrial hearing in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference and also in person. We are, or first let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
B.B. McClure, on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Michael Dagger-Margosian for Mr. Lester.
All right, and Mr. Dagger-Margosian, where do we stand with Mr. Lester's case today?
Your Honor, at this point, I don't, there's a breakdown of attorney-client relationship. I can't move forward and represent Mr. Lester. I've, without getting into the details, obviously those are privileged, but it's clear that Mr. Lester either needs to move forward pro se, and I can certainly be on standby, or I can conflict this out, but our office is not going to be able to represent Mr. Lester.
Yeah, I would like the ACLU to report. I poured everything to the ACLU. They already have my file and the Civil Rights Commission.
Mr. Lester, I'm sorry, but the microphone at the jail is really bad. There's a bad echo there.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so I can hear you. The issue is if you could talk not quite so loudly, because it's an echo in the room that causes the problem.
I'm moving the ACLU and the Civil Rights Commission already are on this. You can move my file to those. I have sent them my complaints. I've also got the failure to appear, what I was picked up for in the first place, was dismissed. And Mr. Margosian is trying to move forward with a trial, and I'm not feeling that. I want to move for an immediate dismissal because I was harassed for 3 days, and they already have wind of this. There should be they should be asking for the body cams from August 2nd, as well as the 4th. I still haven't went over any evidence. So the Civil Rights Commission has my paperwork, and my affidavits rather, and the ACLU is on standby as well. I just rather for my whole file to go to them and let them represent them, let them take a look at what's going on. I don't have any transcripts. I haven't talked to Ms. Margosian since then. I had to have the jail email the courts for a court date because I've been sitting here for so long. Like I said, the failure to appear got dismissed. That's what I was picked up for originally.
Okay, so Mr. Lester, you've been charged with possession of methamphetamine and 2 counts of assaulting, resisting, obstructing a police officer.
Now it's starting to make sense. Turns out this guy's in court on a meth charge. I thought we were just dealing with your typical sovereign citizen clown. But nope, there's a whole extra layer of chaos here. And just wait until he starts demanding some kind of special lawyer, like he's negotiating with reality itself. It's honestly like watching someone argue with gravity. What do you guys think of this so far? Because trust me, it only gets wilder from here. Stick with me. This courtroom meltdown is far from over. Let's dive back in.
You have previously been represented by the Public Defender's Office, and they are requesting to withdraw as your attorney at this point. If that were to happen, another attorney would be assigned to you.
I just said the ACLU. I don't know what part of that nobody understands, but the ACLU is on standby as well as the Civil Rights Commission. I said it again. You can forward that all over there to them, and they'll take the case without no money. You know it like
all right.
I know it.
So, Mr. Lester, that is not an option that I have to send this case over to the ACLU. If you want the ACLU,
I do though, because I do though. So let's get that understood. Now I have that opportunity to do that, and I'm requesting that on record.
Okay, you can request that, but the court is not in a position to do that. If you want someone else to
I am,
represent,
sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not simple as you just putting the case together and sending it to him. It's not even you. Mr. Margosian can do it. It's not even your office that needs to do it.
Mr. Lester, please don't interrupt me when I'm talking to you.
Right. Here we go.
All right. Right now, the public defender's office represents you. I'm going.
No, they don't. He just said he didn't want to represent.
All right, Mr. Lester is off camera. I don't know whether he's still in the room.
I'm standing right here. I can hear every word. I'm here as a third-party intervener and a special appearance.
All right, Mr. Lester, are you in agreement with Mr. Dagger Margosian's request to withdraw from your case?
That's on him. Like I said before, I wanted to go to the ACLU or the Civil Rights Commission. I'm going to say it again for the court of record. They are on standby. They already know about all of this. I shouldn't have never been picked up in the first place. I was harassed for 3 days. 3 days. And you have the transcripts right there in front of you when the officers admitted that they just wanted me.
Now this guy's out here claiming the officers targeted him and that he's been harassed for 3 days straight. But let's be real. Judging by how much he's running his mouth, it sounds like he's the one doing the harassing, including the poor judge. Imagine walking into court, playing the victim card, and making life miserable for everyone around you at the same time. It's honestly wild. These sovereign citizens seem to level up in delusion with every new case. But what do you guys think? Does he actually believe the nonsense he's spitting, or is he just hoping to annoy the court into surrender? Either way, buckle up. Let's dive back in.
And send a police report.
Mr. Lester, I need a yes or no answer to the question of whether you are.
Again, that's on him.
Mr. Lester, I've muted your device, Mr. Lester, because you are being disruptive and you are not allowing this court process to continue. I'm going to give this one more opportunity. I'm going to unmute your device. I'm going to ask you the question. If you don't answer or if you continue with this disruptive behavior, I am going to hold you in contempt and sentence you to 93 days in jail.
Very unprofessional.
Mr. Lester, are you in agreement or are you not in agreement with Mr. Dagger Margosian's request to withdraw as your attorney?
Would you please? Yeah, I'm in agreement. Okay? Please send that file over to the ACLU, please. I'm in agreement with that. Mr. Margosian, are you in agreement with you send that over to the ACLU, please?
Can I get like a contact information? I mean, I don't just send a file to
you know, okay, yeah, but you know where the ACLU office is. I can get that to you. Yes, no problem. You can go off screen and I can get that to you. I have it right here in front of you. No problem. No problem.
And if that for whatever reason, I mean, that's outside the norm of what
I'm not. It's as simple as saying my rights have been violated. You know that. We're not going to keep going back and forth. I'm not doing
whatever.
Right.
Mr. Lester, please stop. So Mr. Lester has consented to Mr. Dagger Margosian withdrawing as his attorney. If there's some arrangement for Mr. Dagger Margosian to send information to the ACLU, that is, the court has no control over whether he is going to do that, and the court has no authority to require him to do that.
And Your Honor,
what the court is required to do under this process is to provide for the appointment of a special public defender. If Mr. Lester can get the ACLU to represent him, then you need to make arrangements to do that. And if there's an appearance filed by the ACLU, then they are welcome to represent him. But as it stands now, he is without attorney, and the court will make the appropriate arrangements to have a special public defender appointed. If the ACLU wants to substitute in place of that person, they are welcome to do so.
Yeah. I also like for a PR bond. I've been sitting here almost 180 days. My bond is ridiculous. My family's not going to be able to pay that.
All right, I will adjourn this case to February 7th.
I'm requesting a bond, please, for the court of record.
Mr. Lester, let me do one thing at a time. Your constant interrupting me is.
I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. Mr.
Stop
O'Shea.
interrupting me, Mr. Lester.
Shit. Damn.
Is this guy actually crazy? Or is he just playing a role for attention? Because, seriously, if he just worked with his attorney and stopped committing crimes, he'd probably be out on probation by now. But nope, it feels like he wants to stay in jail longer. Like he's running some bizarre strategy we've never seen before. The way he keeps poking the judge, practically begging for a contempt charge, is wild. And let's be clear, contempt of court is no joke. That alone can tack on extra days, even months to your sentence. Does he not get that? Or does he just love being the center of chaos? Maybe it's both. But either way, this dude is gunning for the title of Most Annoying Defendant of the Year. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around, because the judge is about to snap in the best possible way. Let's dive back in.
How did it, man?
Pretrial is adjourned to February 7th at 8:15 a.m. Mr. Lester has made a request for a personal recognizance bond. Court has addressed the issue of bond with Mr. Lester numerous times previously. My decision on bond and reasons for it at this point have not changed.
Supposed to be professional. Racist.
Mr. Lester currently has a
Too expensive, sir. Too expensive.
Mr. Lester currently has a $5,000 cash or surety bond in this case, and that is appropriate, in my opinion, to assure his further appearances at this court. And so I'm going to deny the request for a personal recognizance bond.
That's crazy. Because I ain't white. Mr. Mark, go to
Mr. Lester. All right, you know what, Mr. Lester, stop.
No.
I muted your device, Mr. Lester. You have been warned repeatedly by me in this hearing as well as in other hearings. You are in contempt of this court as a result of your behavior here today. It's a sentence of the court that you served 93 days in the Lenawee County Jail. There's no further information that the court needs to find the contempt. It was directed in the presence of the court and after being warned numerous times. So, Mr. Lester, you can let the officer that's with you know that you are done with court for today. I will put the device in the waiting room until you are gone.
What did this guy think was going to happen when he straight up accused the judge of being a racist? Like, seriously, accusing a judge of bias without a shred of proof is one of the fastest ways to tank your case. But honestly, this dude is a professional victim. It's like he wakes up thinking, how can I blame the world for my mess today? I can't even imagine being that delusional. And what's even crazier? The judge stayed shockingly calm through most of this circus. Sure, he had his moments. But overall, dude kept it together. Let me know what you think. Was the contempt charge fair? Personally, I think it was way overdue. This guy's lucky he didn't catch more than that. At the rate he's going, he won't see daylight for a while. And maybe that's what it'll take to snap him out of this whole I'm the victim fantasy. You can only play the blame game for so long before the law says, yeah, nope. Let me know your thoughts. And if you want more courtroom chaos like this, hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care, everyone.